What is up, everybody? What is up, YouTube? What is up, luminaries? Welcome back to another episode of Perception. And this time right here, this is actually an episode I'm probably the most excited for multiple reasons. One, this dude right here is one of the I guess one of the youngest people that I fuck with, and we'll get to one of the reasons why, but it's definitely not the only reason, because one, this dude's funny as shit, dope as fuck. He is one of the most genuine people that I have actually watched on Twitch, watched in content creation, and have gotten the honor to know, which is a really dope thing on how you see why. But other than that, he is one of the best people to like have a community that I've recognized. Like him and his community, and like the way he interacts with his community is really what I think content creation is, always should have been, and always should be. I mean, from gaming to music to just talking about topics to reacting to to just doing shit with his community, to just being an authentic, genuine person. He don't switch up for nobody, and I love that, because that's one of the things that I fucked with about him even before I was like, damn, this motherfucker's dope. Come to find out, this motherfucker's my blood cousin. I said, oh, now it makes fucking sense. I said, of course, any motherfucker that is that dope, we gotta shit. We gotta be family. We gotta be family. So y'all, this is my cousin, my blood family right here. And just one of the dopest people to ever do content creation. And I know he's one of the most genuine, most authentic, funny, creative, dopest motherfuckers on this goddamn planet, in this goddamn content creation industry. Please, Perception, luminaries, YouTube, please welcome my little cousin, my cuzzo, BMase. What's up, man?
What's up, bro? Thank you.
Of course.
Wow.
Of course, bro, man.
It's been a long time. I guess literally, technically, it's been our whole lives. Yeah. Where like we never hung out before. Like, this is our first time hanging out, which is crazy. But, I'm excited, bro. I mean, shit. I couldn't believe that you were my cousin. Like I couldn't believe it.
And it makes so much sense. It makes a lot of sense too, where it's like, even talking to you, I see we have the same. You have a lot of similar mannerisms and stuff like that. It's it's just kind of funny. Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But okay, man, talk to me, man. Like, first and foremost, let me get like a mental health check and talk to me, man, and introduce yourself to the people if you know, and things like that. But yeah, introduce yourself a little bit, and fucking give yourself, let me get a mental health check, see how you doing. Talk to me, man. Let's start it like that.
My name is BMase. That's what I go by on Twitch. Really, I let people call me Brandon. That's my name. I don't really care too much about it. Yeah. Variety content creator. I've been a fan of YouTube streamers like for a large portion of my life, like since like middle school, elementary school, and I have too many interests to where I can't narrow it down into one. So I just said, fuck it, I'll just do everything. It's reactions, music, gaming, doesn't really matter. Like, if I have fun, I have fun. That's all I care about, is having fun, chilling with my community, and just like, I don't know. This is what I do on a day-to-day basis. I try.
Hell yeah, I fucks with that. And that's a very similar thing too. And I want to ask, because to start it like that too, where it's like, I like how you said, like, I have a lot of interest too, whether it's music, a bunch of shit, as you have seen. So I know we share that. Do you feel that like that is kind of like a bittersweet thing? You feel like it's like a double-edged sword thing, or like you feel like that's kind of like a burden? Because sometimes I do, where it's like, I have so many interests, I don't know what I want to really sometimes focus into. And like, if you do feel like that, what are the things that you're looking to do? Like, kind of like, I know right now you're like, with streaming, you're able to do everything, which is great.
Yeah.
What are some things that you kind of like maybe want to focus on a little bit more, or do you still just want to have like that whole buffet of interest and just keep going?
It's definitely, I used to think it was a great thing. Oh, I could just do whatever I want. And then as I kept on streaming and I kept on growing, I realized that I would have a different audience for everything,
Yeah.
which you would think is good, but it really it splits up my community a lot.
Yep.
To where, like, if I'm playing a, I don't know, a sports game, right? I know who's gonna be there. Versus if I'm doing reactions, that'll be more broad audience or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I play a different game and I know who's gonna be there with that.
Yeah.
But it's gotten to a point where I feel so spread out. I feel like I know a little bit about everything, but I'm not honed in on anything specific. And I don't, it feels harder to grow when I'm not like focused, and someone could go, oh, BMase, this is the person that does this. Like, it's hard. It is harder to like pitch myself to someone that doesn't know me, like, or for a brand or whatever. Like, okay, well, what do you do? Everything. It doesn't really.
Yeah,
it just
that
doesn't
don't
work.
hit. Yeah, that don't hit sometimes. Yeah, it hits, but sometimes it's like,
yeah. Sometimes like, okay, well, I don't know what that demographic's gonna be because who knows, bro?
Right.
I've been trying to figure out how to. This has been a big focus of mine. Is figuring out, okay, what do I want the next year or two to look like for me? Like, what do I want to narrow in on? What do I want to focus on?
Yeah.
And I'm still undecided, of course.
I feel you.
But you know, it's a big year. It's a big year this year. I know we're probably gonna talk about it more later, but
100%.
GTA is coming out.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of stuff coming out, and so I'm trying to find my lane before GTA comes out, and that becomes the content world. It's just 100%. Grand Theft Auto.
Damn.
So I'm trying to narrow in. I love talking though, so I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe having a commentary, like, you know, do commentary on a different channel and then just gaming on a different, and I'll just stress myself out.
Yeah.
I try to separate it on different channels though. That's been the focus this year.
I fucks with that. Are you trying to separate, like, you're mostly Twitch, like you're mostly streaming as of now, like that's just what most people, you know, but your community fucks with you heavy regardless, which is a great thing. So like, when you talk about like splitting up different interests and stuff like that, do you have a YouTube plan? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to make like a reaction? Like, do you want to stick with like reactions and talking on and gaming on Twitch, and maybe doing something more niche on a YouTube channel? Something like that, you know? I don't know.
I have one channel is I'm not that consistent. It's a live channel. That's like where if I'm reacting to something, I'll just throw it up on there.
Cool. 100%.
And I'm just probably always going to keep that just a thing, because no matter what niche I narrow in on, I'm always going to have segments where I just can't shut up.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you on that.
That's always going to be that. I want my like main channel, which I've never uploaded on, of course. I want my main channel to definitely be very focused. I'm really between commentary videos, or I'm a big Rockstar Games fan, huge Rockstar Games fan.
Rock with that.
And I'm thinking about just making it a really Grand Theft Auto focus when 6 comes out, and trying to work in, you know, some of the older games into it, and just that's kind of what I want the main goal to be now, I think.
That'd be actually fire, because with GTA you have not only with GTA, but like with Rockstar, the big thing about Rockstar is, and why I see what you're saying, and I kind of like see the idea of that, because you're like, there's still shit, because because I'm a big Rockstar Games fan too. I be watching a lot of what the fuck do they call them? Video essays. You know what I'm saying? That's my like you give me a good Red Dead Redemption 2 video essay, I'm in there. Like, I found this weird spot or the weird story behind this one NPC character or some shit like that. But but I'm saying all that to say, like, Rockstar Games carry, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's still people finding new shit out in San Andreas. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can like GTA 6 can be 10 years out and you can upload a GTA 5 video and still get, you know what I'm saying? So, and also with GTA 6, because like, I hear you, because for me too, like I'm a big horror game fan. That's kind of where I niche. Like I did a lot of variety stuff, but I was doing it on YouTube. Not really the way to go. Not gonna hold you. But so like when I get back to Twitch, I'm gonna do more of variety and stuff like that. But on the YouTube, I was like, let me niche this down to horror games and like perceptions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like perception could be like my North Star content, because I don't do that every single time. But the more consistent thing would be horror games, which is cool. But when, of course, and like regular games are like that too. Like I'm playing Yakuza or whatever. But when GTA comes out, like how you kind of hit the nail on the head, that's gonna take on. I said this is my best analogy for GTA. GTA 6 is going to be the gaming equivalent for content as the Drake and Kendrick beef. Literally, everybody's gonna eat. Everybody, like, you can start a new channel, and if it's GTA 6, you're gonna get views in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Just like how there was a bunch of podcasts and think pieces and motherfuckers reaction channels starting when the Kendrick and Drake beef dropped, and everybody ate. Like, I know somebody who started a YouTube channel the day push-ups dropped, and now they're at 20K subs, and they just talk about the beef. Mind you, it's been 2 years, but still, you know what I'm saying? But like, if it works, if it fucking works, you know what I'm saying? And like, with that, I feel you, because like with GTA 6, I don't know how like your GTA 5 experience was, but I remember like when I was heavy on Twitch with GTA 5 and stuff like that, RP was kicking. Are you thinking about doing RP, or are you just gonna stick with like story mode, online, stuff like that? Like, have you done GTA 5 RP? Are you looking to do GTA 6 RP when that drops? RP. Yes, okay. Talk to me.
So, RP is a little bit of my origin story on how I got started streaming. Fun fact.
Talk to me. Hell yeah. I would love to know your hell yeah.
So I have a you know PG, obviously. You know PG.
Of course. Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to PG.
Shout out my guy, man.
So PG was doing GTA RP and stuff, and I had another homie who he doesn't create content anymore, but it's my homie. I love him. And he was also doing RP. Like, we were all cool with each other. It was cool, PG, whatever. Yeah. It was big city RP. And that was the place everybody was. Yep. And you know, this is prime pandemic, right? So like, keep in mind, I graduated high school in 2019. I know that might make you feel old, but I graduated high school in 2019.
9 years after me. God damn.
I'm out of high school, no idea what I want to do. Yeah. And then I'm chilling. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll take a year to try to figure it out. During that year, COVID happens. Great. So I'm in the crib. Everybody's in the crib. Yeah. And people on GTA RP. Yeah. I'm like, okay. So I'm on GTA RP with my homies. I just randomly, you know, I ended up being around just different streamers and stuff doing RP. And some people were like, oh, like, do you stream? Nah, I don't. I've always wanted to. I just never did. And that kind of launched me into wanting to stream. I never streamed RP though, weirdly enough.
Word.
Because I felt like by the time I really started getting into streaming, RP was evolving. It was
Yeah.
evolving into something I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
The
There's some weirdos that came
obsession
about.
with ERP, which is
Exotic
yeah.
RP, yeah.
Yeah.
Or erotica RP, whatever the fuck people call it.
I think it's erotic. I don't know.
Yeah.
It lost me completely. So I found RP fun. I did it for months. And then I realized I would hate if RP was my thing because like I know some dope RP creators. I'm friends with some dope RP creators, but for me personally, I can't do it. It gets parasocial.
Very much so.
It becomes people think that they're actually the character that they embody, and it's like, that's not me. I can't do it.
People can't differentiate. They start to it really gets blurred. Yeah, it does.
I'll try it, of course, because why not? But I no plans to like be like, ooh, RP's good to be the
next thing for you. Yeah. I feel that. Yeah, and you are 100% right because I didn't get into. I got into RP probably a little bit into the not right when the pandemic happened, but a little bit into it. And everything you're saying, I've experienced. Like kid you not, bro. Like, and it's funny. I was saying this to another person the other day, but fucking, there was. I got the amount of like times I got cussed out in DMs. Like people have found my IG, and I mean it's not hard to find my IG. We're content creators, but fucking people find my. I got DMs where I'm getting cussed the fuck out. I got death threats. Whoa, what are we doing? Like
over
RP because like my character, you know what I'm saying? So I 100% get it, and it's funny because like it's weird because even dealing with all that. GTA 6 looks so damn good. It's gonna bring me back to RP. It's like the moment they mention GTA 6 RP, I'll be like, yeah, I have to see what it's about.
I gotta try it.
I gotta try it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like with that, I'm interested in hearing like, and I love that is a part of your origin, and I do appreciate that, like, even though it's part of your origin, you're not making that your thing. You're not making that like who you are, and you started streaming, and then you found your own voice in your own lane and your own community. You know what I'm saying? And now, how does that go about from like, okay, just hearing about like, oh yeah, I always wanted to do streaming, and you're getting started with like. You're getting into streaming by hearing because you're just playing RP, but then you start streaming, you don't do RP. What was like the early days of BMase content? What that looked like then? Because I would think you would jump into RP, get started with that, and then deviate out of it. So you went in without having a plan?
Yeah, no plan.
Hell yeah.
Which is terrible. terrible. Funny. Okay, so my first ever stream was Rocket League. I don't know why. I'm a big Rocket League guy, but I don't know why that was my first ever stream. But really, the early days of my content was Apex. I was on Apex Legends, crazy. I would do these early morning streams where I would be on Apex Legends, and like it would be me and my homie JoJo, who's another content creator.
Mofo?
And JoJo Mofo,
him. Yeah.
And so we would do these early Apex streams, and I would like Apex was it was my thing.
Yeah.
I was a mod for a streamer who had gotten really popular. His name was Kraken. He doesn't stream anymore, but shout out Kraken.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Hell yeah.
And so I was a mod for him.
Right.
So people would come to my stream as, oh, this is Kraken's mod.
Got you. I'm with you. Yeah.
And then I was kind of breaking out of that mode.
Yeah.
And then me and JoJo became friends. And then JoJo, he has this crazy ascension in streaming.
Yeah. With the
and then
Sunbros
people
and
like,
shit.
oh, this is JoJo the Mofo's friend.
Facts.
So it took me a long time to be like, hey guys, like as much as I love these people, these are my friends. I love them.
I'm BMase though. Like,
I'm me.
yeah.
Like I don't ever want to be, hey, this is blah blah blah's friend. This is somebody's mod. Like,
yeah.
So I kind of had to just keep on streaming and find like, I don't know how to say, other like find my fastball. Like I had to find what worked for me
100%.
content wise to like differentiate myself. People like, okay, this is like BMase does this. He's friends with these people, but like
he's dope on his own.
Yeah. I don't need to be with other people to like
do that.
Stream. It's just I never want to build like a reliance on somebody. It's just not the way I am. So it probably took me a year, 2 years, literally, to break out of that that mode of just being someone's friend.
Yeah.
I hated it. As much as I love my friends, I hated being blah blah blah's friend.
I get that.
So yeah, it was a lot of Apex, and what really helped is, so I was doing an Apex stream where every single death I eat a ghost pepper chip.
Ooh.
Okay. And I decided, oh, this would be a fun stream idea. And I'm doing this stream, chilling, and all of a sudden, and I had no idea who he was. Charlie comes into my stream, Moist Critical.
Oh yeah.
He comes into my stream. He gives me 100 subs, I think.
Shit. Yeah.
I have no idea who he is though. So like, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? He posts a YouTube video about it. He would do this thing every once in a while where he goes to smaller streamers. He sees who's doing cool content. He'll give them a bunch of subs, show them love. So I had a whole wave of people come in from there.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're the dude in Charlie's video. I was like, for Charlie's video. And that kind of helped me realize, oh, like, I could do cool things. I can do dope things to get recognized on my own.
Love
and
that.
that helped me get out of my little bubble that I felt like I was trapped in.
I fucks with that. And
yeah.
So I like that. And what I'm gonna follow up with that is, okay, so break out of your bubble at this point. Like you break out of the bubble, or you break out of like the quote unquote, for lack of a better term, the quote unquote like shadows of like, you know what I'm saying? Like bigger or whatever, right? Which is dope. So like you break out of those, and I would even say like those three, because even like Moist Critical, like you break out of those three, and now you're like, people know you as like, you're BMase, you're your own content creator. They know you. Yep. You're getting your own community. People are knowing you for you, and they're fucking with you for you now, right? Now, what was the pressures, if any, to maintain and then keep growing? Because now you're BMase, right? Yeah. So now what is BMase like? Now, like, you get what I'm saying? So now what are we, like, how are you figuring the ways to like maintain it? Because then I guess you start getting into commentary and reactions. You start figuring out other things other than like Apex or Rocket League or whatever the case may be. Now, how do you start to recognize like, okay, I can do this, and not, split up your community that you garnered over time?
Yeah. I was just trying stuff like, I commentary reactions during that, what is that? That's like 2021 now, I think. 2021, 2022 was a big thing.
Yeah.
And streaming was still there was no IRLs, obviously. None of the IRL content.
Yeah.
So, everybody's sitting at the desk is trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And the pressure of trying to figure out, okay, like, I have all these people, they're expecting something. And I had no idea what to do until the thing that helped me the most, I think, was I stumbled upon Darman, okay? And I don't mean, I swear to you, not even an ego thing.
Right.
I might have been the first streamer to react to Darman.
Hey, okay.
I
Right.
never turned it into YouTube content because I was young. I wasn't thinking.
Right.
But that became a very big inside joke with my community, became a big thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh my God, here we go with fucking Darman again. But it's like one of those things, it was like so terrible you couldn't keep your eyes off of it.
Yeah.
So we would go and we would all have like this amazing time reacting to Darman and everything. And so then I just started branching out and just trying more and more things. And now I've ended up in a place where reactions are my most viewed part of the stream.
Do you fuck with that though? Like genuinely?
I do and I don't.
I feel
it's fun.
It's
but it's not sustainable. And the problem with reactions is
you need
I'm depending on other people.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's not self-sufficient.
Yeah.
So if nobody's uploading anything that's entertaining, well,
it starts to or you go feel like you forcing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I got tired. I was like, I can't keep on watching fucking Darman. I can't.
Yeah.
So then I get lucky. Jubilee blows up, and that became
the shit. Yeah.
I still don't like. I love doing reactions. I hate that it's my most viewed.
I feel that. I feel a bit the same way. On my with YouTube and stuff like that, I was doing a lot of I'm a big gamer first and foremost, and that's kind of like gaming and like even like these perceptions. Like I do these things like the just yapping and stuff like that, where it was kind of like commentary on like things going on and my take on things and shit like that. And of course, slow start. Then the Drake and Kendrick beef happened.
Yep.
And everybody reacted to that. And of course I did. And that got me to YouTube partner.
Mm.
And then I felt that I was like, people were like, they really enjoyed the content. Like they really enjoyed the reaction. So now I'm like, damn, should I do more reactions? So now I'm like, a Cardi B album and J. Cole album. And I'm like, and then I was like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about, like, the moment was the moment. And I kind of got swept up in the moment and tried to keep doing things like that. But so I get you with that. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is to kind of ask you, like, okay, so going past that, is there anything that like maybe to your community's like, you know, dismay or whatever, but like, do you want to change that, or do you not, like, even though you kind of like hate that it's your most viewed, like, are you trying to like do less of it and like trying to get more into like other stuff like commentary, gaming, stuff like that? Or you're like, I may not care for it a lot, but I really like where I'm at, and you can still find the balance in it.
That's what I struggle with right now the most, actually. So it's funny that you asked me that. I still do a lot of reactions, also because it sucks because I have so much fun doing it. Yeah, like I literally do. Yeah, but if I want to do like content is a competition, but I will say this: a 4-hour gaming stream versus 4 hours of reactions, completely different toll on me. 4 hours of reactions, I'm ready to get out of here, bro. Like immediately. 4 hours of gaming, I can make it 6-8 hours. Yeah, like because it's not as intensive on me. Yeah, yeah. Right. Reactions, you feel so much pressure. Like you have to say something. Obviously, I'm not just gonna sit there and watch a video on mute. Right. So I have to say something, and then I'm getting sidetracked, and I'm talking, and my brain's working so fast. Yeah, a 5-minute video becomes 30 minutes. Yep. Yeah. And so I'm trying to just do more gaming. I feel that. It is what it is, and it sucks right now because I know that it's not the best move for me. But long term, I believe it is. Yeah. Because like there's always going to be another game to play. That's a fact. Reactions. That's a fact. So hit or miss. I can go back to old games I missed. There's
retro joints,
shit ton of new games coming out. 007's coming out.
Yes.
Which
yes, this is.
We are both Hitman fans.
Yes,
I know that.
When that collab of Hitman drops, dog, I'm still waiting on that. They done teased the shit and never brought it back up, but when that drops, bro.
So 007's about to drop. Super excited. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's like a Hitman type of game. That's what I need.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get into doing more gaming, and in my head, I'm a delusional guy. It might not work out now, but it's gonna work out later. Mm-hmm. It's not a if, it's a when. Like, it's going to work out. That's just the way I approach things. I feel like to do content, you have to be delusional.
Got to.
Yeah, you have to.
Got to.
Otherwise, I mean,
what are you doing it for? I'm that type of person. What are you doing it? Like, yeah, I'm the, and it's funny because you are. Damn, we think alike. But like, damn, we think alike. God damn. Damn, our DNA is strong. We think a lot alike, bro. Like, shit. But fucking with that, I want to ask, because I want to see if you feel like that. You said it takes a toll on you more than gaming does. Reactions take a toll on you more than gaming does. It's because of the difference in views. You got a lot more people probably in tune with react, because reactions are so quick and snappy. They want you to react to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Versus like, if they know you're playing a certain game, you're going to be playing it for hours, they may come and go. But reactions, a lot of people are like, okay, he reacted to that video. Maybe he'll react to the one I want him to react to next. And like, they're staying to always see, you know what I'm saying? And like, if you're looking, I don't know if you look at the numbers or not, like when you're streaming or whatever, but like, is that part of it why it takes a toll too? Because it's like, yo, it's a lot more people looking at me, and now it's more pressure to react.
I look after.
Ooh, okay.
Sometimes I sneak a look during, but I do my best to look after.
Yeah.
You can always also just tell when like it's getting slower. You know what I mean? You can just, you get a vibe for it, right?
Yeah, 100%.
But I don't even think it's the viewer count, because when I did a subathon last year. Yeah. And it was 30 days. I went to full 30 days subathon. And so I was probably doing what? I was doing 15, 16-hour shifts a day for 30 days.
Yeesh.
Something like that. Maybe a little bit less sometimes, but never below 12. Ooh, and so I got to a point where I was leaning on gaming. And even during the subathon, because the views were just naturally higher when you're doing a big event. Yeah. I had a very active chat while I was gaming, but it just felt so much easier. It felt like my brain is just, I don't have to work as hard. Yeah. You know, I'm playing through a mission. And that mission could be 30 minutes or an hour, but that's 30 minutes that's it. Yeah. I'm gonna play the mission. Yeah. A reaction, I'm doing the reaction. I'm worried. Oh man, what if this video's not that good? So then I'm thinking about, do I need to pivot videos mid? You know. Yeah. And it's just it exhausts me so much whenever I do reactions. So I think gaming is just easier to do. Yeah. It's a not low effort, but it's just easier for me. I don't know.
It's more of a partnership, I think. Yeah. Like you're taking a lot of gambles with reacting versus like playing a game. Whether that game is good or not, you can still make something of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 2 points here. One, with gaming. Now, I want to talk about I know you said you're a big Rockstar fan as well. So, but I want to talk about like getting out of reaction and stuff like that, and knowing how you feel about that, and like going into gaming and what you kind of want to lean more into. What are some games that, I know you're looking forward to like GoldenEye, but what are some types of games that like you're looking to get more into? Are you looking to get more into, like, other than like the Rockstar games, are you looking to get into like going back to Apex? You looking to do Rocket League more? You looking to do some Hitman streams? You looking to do some horror games? Like, what are you now leaning, like, because with gaming, we're in this era of there's so much to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, what are you looking at? Like, I can have fun with this. I'm off this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So anything but horror games. I'll tell you, that is where we are different. I can't do horror. Like, it's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. I can't do horror. I have been trying to stray away from competitive games.
Yeah,
I play a little bit of Counter-Strike. That's like, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I can't help it. So, you know, I'll play some Counter-Strike. It's competitive. But competitive games, to me, I'm not trying to go pro. I'm just not.
Yeah.
And they can get so, like, I can get so annoyed. Like, I get competitive. When I lose, I get annoyed.
100%.
And I realized that I'll play some competitive games every now and then, but more playthroughs. Like, I've never played the Batman trilogy. And I bought the whole trilogy. I have to play. I never played any of the Tomb Raider games. I want to get into just more playthroughs and stuff like that, because I feel like playing a game that has a story and has a narrative behind it, it's like, it's almost like you get, I get some reaction elements in there when I'm playing a story game versus a competitive game. Like, competitive game, you know, you go on there, try to shoot them, you lose, you win, you win.
Yeah.
You can play a story game and interpret the game and the characters completely different than the next person that played it.
100%.
So I feel like it allows me to stay, like, I get my unique perspective on a game. And I get to just enjoy playing through a game. I'm not that stressed. If I die on a boss fight, I'm just going to replay the boss fight.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't have to sit there for 10 minutes waiting for the next round to start. You know what I mean?
100%.
So, yeah, just playthroughs more. Playthroughs and gaming challenges and stuff like that. I like playing one-off games, friend slot games, stuff, just more light, fun stuff.
Be fire. I fucks with that.
Yeah.
I fucks with you saying that, because I think you'll be damn good at that, because especially with, like, you mentioned, like, you never play Batman, you never play Tomb Raider, you played Uncharted?
Yeah.
Okay,
love
cool.
Uncharted.
Okay, perfect. Last of Us?
Never.
Woo! That's your one.
I don't know.
It's not as scary as people think. To me, it's more, but I'm a horror person. So, like, my standard of horror is different than most people's, but I will 100% say it's Uncharted with monsters. I'm not even, like, kind of spoiling anything. You're fighting more human people.
Yeah.
Than, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not scared of it.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about that game. I don't know.
Really?
Maybe.
I think with your like, with the way you just explained, like, having, like, to be able to, like, kind of take reactions with the narrative of a story, as you know, or probably heard, Last of Us has a very split narrative. And I think getting to play through the games, like 1 and 2, and to even, like, for you to react and give your take on that'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you, because, like, because with competitive games, I feel like content creation kind of ruined competitive gaming to me.
100%.
Everybody now wants to get a clip, and they want to do the most. You know, I can't play any game now without somebody doing, like, a knife only run, and they running around, and every time I've, like, tried to get into a competitive game, like, because I'm very competitive as well, you know, like, on YouTube, where like let's say, like, a new, I don't fucking know, Call of Duty comes out, right? Then you see 20 different videos, like, the best gun in settings to do. And it's
I
like,
hate it.
oh my God, because then everybody's running that same loadout.
Yep.
And it just ruins shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the best gun to get in Apex. And it's like, dog, by the next patch, it's gonna be done. You know what I'm saying? Fucking so I'm with you on that. And I do really see because of course, like I lurk in your streams and I watch a lot of stuff while I'm like, you know, doing whatever and stuff like that. So like you really do have a great inner hold on like commentary and focus too, where it's like, even like I watch you play a couple of games like that and like you really do hold attention. And the reason why I'm saying that is because like I was saying in the beginning, where it's like it's more of a partnership, where it's like you don't have to carry the reactions. It's like you and the game are kind of side by side. Like you can even be a couple steps ahead to be a little bit more entertaining than the game itself, but it's there. It's not too far behind you where you gotta like lug it with you, like how you do reactions. So I definitely see that. And I know you talked about like friend slap, and I know you other than that, you do a lot of like community based stuff and collabs as well. Like how do you kind of get into like the collab space, and how do you kind of maintain not only collaboration content, but like, you know, your own content and stuff like that? And like, what are some collaborations you're looking to have? What are some collaborations like you're like, yo, we gotta run this back, shit like that?
Collabs are so okay. I have to backtrack a little bit, but I'm gonna get to the collabs.
Yeah, I'm with you.
We have, I believe, we have just a meta problem with the world. There's a big issue with just everything is meta, even with content, which other people talk. I mean, I'm not the first to come up with this. The Mr. Beastification of content.
Yes, indeed.
Where people believe that's the meta.
Right.
And I believe that like the meta, it ruins creativity.
Yeah,
right?
It does. I'm with you.
Like when we used to play sports games, Call of Duty, whatever, everybody was growing up. I had an opinion that this was the best. You had an opinion that this was the best. We had no way of figuring out what exactly was the best. Nobody was concerned about that.
100%.
I had my way of doing things. You had your way of doing things. That's just the way it was.
Yeah.
And that whole meta, everything got to be Call of Duty, sports games, everything. Anything competitive, remotely competitive.
Too,
you have to do this, or you're not doing it right.
Right. Yeah.
People don't get to be as creative.
Yeah.
And there's a beauty when you're doing a collab with someone of every streamer is unique in their own way.
100%.
And I have a lot of fun trying to bounce off of other people's vibes and energy.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of like a social chameleon a bit, to where I'm like, okay, this is what the vibes are.
Yeah.
So like, oh, we're talking shit. We could talk shit.
Yeah.
Or we're just chilling. We're doing, and collabs, I love being able to just bounce off of other people's energy.
Yeah.
I have a few people that they're like my, it's like my anchor when it comes to a collab. Like I know if I need to do a collab, I know we work together well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then with those people that I know I work together well with, I'll branch out and go, okay, let's do a group thing.
Yeah.
You know, with some other streamer I want to do a collab with. You bring someone you're comfortable with. I'll bring someone I'm comfortable with, and let's make it work.
With that. That's a great idea. Yeah. That's a great way to do that.
That's what I've been trying to do collabs just way more. Collabs are fun.
Yeah.
It's fun for the different communities. You get to meet other people. The chats do. Because sometimes chats can get so clicked up and stale.
Yeah.
And so when you're doing collab, and I love forcing people to do shared chats.
Yeah.
Shared chats, it's like you have no choice, bro. Like you're with the other people. Y'all might as well interact and stuff, and you'll make some friends.
Yeah.
So I think it's fun. I think it's fun to do collabs, and I've been learning more. Like, hey, this just fun to do. We can bounce off of each other. I've been gaming with groups forever. I've had the same friends,
Yeah.
some of the same friends since elementary school.
Hell yeah.
You know, so I'm used to gaming in a group and everybody's feeding off of each other. So I like to just keep that alive now.
I fucks with that.
I had a big phase where I was like, I'm not doing collabs. I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to leech off of them or I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I left that in the past. Collabs are fun.
Hell yeah.
Bigger creator, smaller creator. I just want to get along with you and we'll have some fun like that. That's just really it for me.
That's a perfect way to answer that. That is a perfect way to answer that because I know a lot of people struggle with that, where like sometimes people feel like it's hard to be like, okay, I see this person, they mostly do collabs with these people. I don't want to intrude. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have that issue, but like I think in the way that you just said it, in the way that you broke it down, is like just some human shit. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Like just it's fun. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's fun. Like we're like no matter what, no matter how you look at the shit, we're all motherfuckers sitting in front of our computers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like with that, fucking, that's actually like a really good like just human centered way to just empathy centered way to answer that and stuff like that. Because, and I do think like the more like with you having that, like a lot of collabs do gravitate to you, and I fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? With that, now what I want to kind of get into too is, okay, so like, you know, talking about gaming and talking about collabs and stuff like that, but what is the BMase of the, like, what's your, are you a day by day person, or like you're trying to see what's BMase gonna be in like 2 years, 3 years? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to eventually phase out of content creation and like do some other shit? You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, what's the future of BMase looking like, and like, or what do you want it to be?
That's such a hard question. I used to be, I still am a little bit a very forward thinker, where I go, oh, but what if this, what if this, what if this? And I realized that I'm 25.
Yeah.
And on the internet, people call that old, but realistically, it's not.
Yeah. Trust me.
And I was stressing myself out so much to think about what if, that it was holding me back as a person. Like I was literally holding myself back, just worried about how different things may appear, may look. I've gotten to a point where I'm trying to take things month by month. Is my
like
new I'll have like one or two long overarching goals.
Yeah.
But I thought off this year, not the best. So now I'm like, okay, if I could just make every single month a little bit more consistent or a little bit better than the last, we'll get somewhere.
Yeah.
Content. I mean, I love doing content, but I have so many just random interests. Like, I don't know. I've always wanted to like get into figuring out like game design, making my own game or helping make a game,
hell yeah,
directing a game, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I love games, so I've always wanted to do something like that. I've always wanted to do just random. I want to be someone that just does a bunch of like side stuff
I fuck with that, and see how it flourishes from there.
Yeah, I can't stay confined to one thing for too long. I get really impatient. Like I've been getting really impatient with my style of content lately. So now I'm just like itching to like, okay, I need to switch it up because I'm getting just impatient. And so I go through these drastic changes where I literally feel like I will lose a bunch of like viewership. Like actually, I'll lose viewership. I just go through like these random changes where I don't want to do it no more. Sorry.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and then I restart and I'll just rebuild. And that process of figuring out what am I enjoying right now, it's just that's a lot of fun for me. So I don't know exactly what I want to do in the future. I love creating content. If I could keep on creating content, I'll keep on doing it. If I can't,
That's what it is.
all good.
Yeah.
I'll just do something else.
Damn, I fucks with that. Yeah. Damn. You know, yeah, me and you are a lot alike. But with that, in thinking like with different interests and stuff like that, and still with content creation, like, are you, with the love that you have for content creation, how seriously do you take? Because I noticed that, like, and I kind of had that problem too, where it's like, I love being creative so much to the point I forget the business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, with you, are you that way as well? And like, if so, like, are you looking to, like, how do you tackle, if you ever have, or if you want to, getting like sponsorships, partnerships, brand deals, like, you know, a manager, you know, they got like the content management shits now. Like, are you looking to get more deeper into the business side of content creation too, as much as you are growing with your interest in content creation? And if you see yourself still doing content creation, and of course for however the foreseeable future, is the business side of things something you're trying to take more seriously as well?
It's not something that I have been taking serious. Because I mean, it's like you said, I get caught up in just having fun doing things.
Yeah.
And then I realized, like, randomly I'll have a moment that just like, oh shit, like I forgot that there's people paying attention to this. Like, I was playing a game and you know, some person comes in, he's talking about the game, like, oh yeah, like I did voice acting for this game.
Oh shit.
So now, like, I'm talking to this person and he did voice acting for this game. And he's talking about, oh yeah, like, you know, maybe we can connect you with, you know, this person and this, you know, whatever.
Hell yeah.
And then I get reminded, like, damn, like, there's people that are watching me. Or like, I'll have a game studio that follows me on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I forgot that brands can see me too.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's something that like I know, but I don't pay attention to in the moment. I get lost.
Yeah.
It's the business side of things. I struggle with networking when it comes to business.
I feel that. Yeah.
I struggle with networking in general. I'm cool with, I meet a lot of very cool people, but I think I'll get into, I guess, like these cool spaces or whatever, because I'm not looking at it as networking.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go in, I'll meet someone, I see what it is.
Yeah.
If I get along with you, I get along with you. If I don't, I don't. And it is what it is. Right. Just because you're in a certain position, I don't need to force something that's not there.
Yeah. 100%.
The business side is cool. Would I get into it? I would.
Yeah.
But I'm just is it that, or I'll struggle with, like, you know, a self-confidence thing where I'm like, oh, I don't deserve this opportunity, or I don't deserve, you know, I mean, something like that.
Collab or whatever.
Yeah, like to where I feel like, oh, what's the point of me even reaching out?
Damn.
And that's something that I have to get better with, and I know I have to. Yeah. So I'm trying, but
you're gonna get it. Trust and believe. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. And I'm glad you brought up self-confidence, because one of the last segments, right, that I like to do. And you had some wins, brother. You had some dope wins throughout, you know, your career in content creation. And one thing I like to do is, as content creators, as egotistical and sometimes narcissistic as we may be, we often have a big self-esteem thing. You know, we often have a big sometimes we self-deprecate a lot, or whatever the case may be. I think that's the word. But what I want to say is sometimes we are humble to a fault. And what I like to do at the end of it all is take humility out the door for a minute, take humbleness out the door for a minute, bring bravado in, bring the braggadocious shit in, bring the confidence, bring the cockiness, whatever. With that, I call this segment Talk Your Shit. Just look at your whole, experience and time in content creation. Remember all the W's and talk your shit. And I'm gonna hype you up. In full confidence, full like nobody can fuck with me energy. Like, and I'm gonna hype you up.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
So, like I've been even though I would still refer to myself as a smaller content creator, and I don't say that to put myself down.
Yeah.
I just say that's the reality.
Of course.
I've been recognized and validated by like not only some of the people that I've watched my entire life, but just like some of the like pillars in the space, right?
Thanks.
Where like I've been I was a huge, still am, but was a huge Berlisi fan growing up.
Thanks.
Like huge since 6th, 7th grade of middle school.
Yeah.
And like for me to be able, like I've met him, he streamed before he's rated me.
Yep.
He shouted me out in a YouTube video, stuff like that.
Yep.
Has been cool because this like, okay, this is someone I just grew up watching. Like this is someone that, you know what I mean, like for lack of a better word, look up to in a way. Like,
yeah,
you know, you just watch me like, damn.
Yeah.
Your rage.
Yes, sir.
He shouted me out as just one of the only gamers in our niche of the community. I'm just one of the few people that like, if I hop on a game,
yeah,
I could be competitive on the game.
That's
just what it is. Like it doesn't matter what the game is, I'm competitive, and it's cool to get recognized by different people. My subathon last year, Kai Sinat,
yes sir,
gifted me 500 subs.
Yes,
that was cool. He shouted me out, and that was a dope moment. I told you about the thing with Charlie.
Yep.
When I was getting started.
Yep.
And so people always talk about luck, and with anything in life, there's luck involved.
100%.
But you have to put yourself in positions to get lucky. And that's something that I believe I've done really well. I put myself in a position to get lucky, where I'm showing up like, okay, this is something that's cool. And who knows who the fuck could be watching? You never know who's going to be watching you.
100%.
I go into events. I did the subathon, and I was just like, we're gonna do what we do. I had Mr. Savage, he's a Fortnite pro. He rated me during my subathon, and that was cool. Never met him before. And so I've got to meet so many people and talk to so many people just because of just putting myself in positions to get lucky. Like I've met a lot of the people that I've looked up to. I've met people that like now I find really cool, or other people find really cool. And so when I've gotten into arguments with a lot of different communities. And, sometimes someone will go, oh, like, nobody knows who you are. And I'm like, bro, you're not tapped in then, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just respectfully.
If somebody say that about you, that's kind of telling on themselves. Like, you're not tapped in,
that's
bro.
okay.
Yeah. But you gonna know me, though. Like,
but if you ask around,
they motherfuckers know.
People know me.
Yeah. Yep.
Regardless of what it is, like I'm known.
Yep.
So, there's a lot of stuff that comes with it. There's always gonna be someone trying to say something, right? Trying to put you down somehow, some way.
Yep.
But if you were to ask around, if you were able to ask, people would tell you like, hey, yeah, this is who he is. Like this is
he's
what
one
I
of them
do.
ones. Yeah, you one of them ones.
And I never had to beg or plead or anything like, ask for a validation, it'll come naturally. And
Yes, sir.
that's the pretty cool thing. That's the pretty cool thing. So
because you fucking motherfucking BMase, nigga. Hell yeah. That's what yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fucking I love that because everything you said, especially with like the validation and people knowing you and stuff like that, is 100% fact. That's even how we were able to connect. Shout out to Barefoot Tasha, of course.
Yep.
Fucking who was telling me about you.
Happy belated
birthday. Yes. Happy belated birthday. By the time of this recording, yes. Happy belated.
Yes.
Fucking and she was telling me about you, and I don't know if she told you about me or whatever, but then it came to find out, and that's how. So she actually was the one who revealed that to both of us that we're actually cousins, which is fire. You know what I'm saying? But with that, like that, even when I first heard about you from Barefoot, it was how genuine, authentic, and dope you are, and it was such a dope thing to like. When I finally was like checked out your streams and your content, I was like, yeah, this motherfucker, like he's one of them ones. Like, and you literally are one of the, like, to me, you are one of the pillars of like content creation in this space, because especially, you know, I know, like, of course we're you know, a good 10 years apart. So like, to me, like my peers, it's kind of good to see that like you and your peers are also in that space, even with the age difference, you know what I'm saying? And like, that just a real testament to like how genuine you are, because that shit's just gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't look at you as like, oh yeah, that's the young dude who streams. Like, no, like, look at the names that you mentioned. Like, those are people who are like, you know, they getting up there in age at this point, you know, like we all, you know what I'm saying? And like, they still recognize how dope and genuine and authentic of a person and a creator that you are. And that right there means more than anything. And I am, even with that, I'm so because I kind of feel the same too. Like, I never heard anything bad about you. People, the same things that people have told me that they heard about me is what I heard about you. And I'm so honored and so appreciative and proud to call you my cousin, and to know that we are family even in that sense. You know what I'm saying? And not only just blood related, but we are family in that sense. And that just goes to show, because like sometimes you be like, damn, but it goes to show like, hey, authentic and just shit, we just run in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's dope. Exactly. And that's dope. And I really, really, really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. That really does go to show, like, it just, you know, being a genuine person, you will always be a pillar. You will always be built. No matter where you go from content creation, you motherfucking BMase, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of it all, you motherfucking BMase, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm honored. Thank you so much for being on Perception. I really am. I'm so honored that this is even like our first collab, you know? Yeah. And of course, y'all, it would not be the last collab. You will definitely see him more on the channel. Cause I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot more collabs. You definitely see him more on the channel. You'll see us collab a lot more, whether streaming, YouTube, whatever the case may be. And other than that, of course, tell everybody where they can find you. All of his links will be in the description below, of course. And tell everybody where they can find you at.
Just BMase on Twitch, BMase_. Can't forget the underscore. BMase on Twitch, that's where I normally am. For like four times a week, I'll be live. You'll just find Twitter, just BMase, you'll find me. Instagram, BMase, you'll find me. And be live, doing variety, doing whatever, seeing what we get into.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much for joining this Perception, my guy. I really appreciate you. And I'll probably see you soon at some point. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta shoot back down to Mom Duke's crib anyway, so I'll probably see you soon. But other than that, you going to any conventions this year? You doing DreamCon? You doing TwitchCon? You staying? You staying in the crib?
Stay in the crib. I went to DreamCon last year. That's enough for me, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I went through it.
I feel that. I feel that.
I've never been that drunk for a whole weekend, bro. No.
I feel
no,
it.
sir.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you change your mind, you know I'll be there. So just hit me up, and I think I'll probably do TwitchCon this year, maybe. Okay. But if you
thinking about TwitchCon, I don't know. TwitchCon, I'm thinking about it though.
San Diego, nice spot. So if you do go, you know, hit me up. I know you be with your people, but you know, whatever. Just hit me up. You know, we'll link. But other than that, y'all, YouTube luminaries, thank you for watching another episode of Perception. BMase, cousin, legend. Y'all.
Peace, guys.
Woo!